Alright, hi guys, hi everybody. This is gonna be a quick video on what to do when you're getting trolled in the pre-champ select of your League of Legends games, especially in ranked when you have to dodge. I recommend dodging at the last possible second and not at the very last second, because if it's at the last second, then you more than likely are still gonna get put into the game, and it's just gonna result in a loss for you. So you want to dodge around the 5 second mark of the last champion locking in after the last champion locks in. If there's somebody obviously trolling, somebody saying racial slurs, telling you everybody's gonna lose, we're trash, I've been in a 10 loss streak or something, and he's overall, you could tell he's just griefing and he's not gonna play the game or try. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to pull up what this is right here. You can see the window, which I see. What I see is I see my window, then I see the recording in the middle. That's what you see right here. But what you're seeing is just a whole bunch of windows going through. This is just OBS, okay? Like, it looks confusing. It's not. It's just seeing a recording of a recording of a recording all the way down. It looks goofy, but this is just one thing you can download to stream and record. Even if you're not streaming, it's good for recordings, as all you have to do is open this up and hit the start recording button right here, and you'll be able to record everything on your screen by just making a window to record everything. And then you just pull up your League of Legends, and at this point mine's gray, it's being glitchy and stuff, but you just go through to the beginning of the chat logs and you scroll down slightly slowly and take like a second in between each chat log, so it can be paused quite easily, make it easier on the GMs of League, and you just go through the entire chat logs and you do that. So what happens afterwards, after you get your video, you have a video to submit, you go to the League of Legends website, you go to the support center. I can Google this for you. So you go here, you go to Riot Game Support, and then you go to support, you go to submit a request, choose a request type, report a player for cheating, phishing, or negative behavior. Negative behavior is griefing and overall being a jerk. Tell them more. You hit this because you didn't report them after the game, and even if you do report them after the game, there's no guarantee that they're gonna be banned or punished for what they've done because it's an automated system. This is how you personally make sure a report goes through. So you go through this, you do it, you hit the subject. This is like what you say based on like what's going on. My subject was player griefing me, I believe. Then you go to what's the summoner name. You need the exact summoner name. So what I did was I put this guy's name here. I put it in it. Then I said, what would I like to report? Negative attitude, which is griefing. Griefing is running it down, inting, chat logs, any of that. If you can't report somebody for their chat logs, you can easily report them while recording their gameplay and show that they're inting. If they intentionally tower dive, if they do something completely obvious that you can show is giving up or griefing, then you can just record it and you can show it to the support. Now, if you don't have, so you can see on my screen, I have animatronics. I can cut down the clips of my recordings. If you record an entire game that's like 45 minutes long and you are trying to submit a 45-minute game, you have to either go to the exact moment where the player is griefing and tell like the GM where it is, or what you could do to make your report better and more descriptive and easier for the GM to process is you could just cut the report out, cut out the parts that are useless or unnecessary. You can always lead an opening to your report. You go to your description, you type it out, That's what's shown right here. This is everything in my description. So you can pause the video right here and read it based on what I said. It's just saying the guy's grieving me. It's unfair. I had my MP4 file. It's just a recording. Right here I have all my streaming recordings. So I just put it there. I attached the recording along with my description and everything that that had happened. Then you drop your file right here. So what you would do is you go to your recording in your files, system files. You just drag and drop, put it right there, boom, and it's attached. You submit your ticket. Then it comes up like this, and you just wait. You wait for a GM to respond. Now this is the response I got from the GM. More than likely the player was banned, and if he wasn't banned, he got negative tally marks on his account, and he'll be banned in the future for doing more griefing. But more than likely, he got his 2-week ban, and if he keeps it up, he'll get his permanent ban. So this is a much more effective way of reporting a player than simply clicking the report button in the end of the game. Also, if you're a player that clicks the report button at the end of the game, I highly recommend you stop doing that. You contribute to more unjust bans than justifiable bans. Because just because a player says something a little bit negative in the game, you can report him with the systematic ban system, the red button at the end of the game, and all that does is it makes people that were tilted or made a bad decision just get reported and banned. When players can say something bad and then they can apologize for it and they can continue trying in the game, and in the end they can honor you and make up for it and make amends for it, where and they'll still get banned, whereas the guy who is running it down mid and the guy who's like telling you you're trash all game, but saying it in a sarcastic way or haha good job every time you die, like that player won't get banned because of the way he's doing it. So I recommend stop using the automated system completely and start using this system. If a player griefs you or negatively impacts your gameplay that badly, I recommend having a recording of it and making a personal report to filter out these players. Because if it's just a little banter here and there, a player doesn't deserve to get banned for that. Riot's automated system is not good. It's not great. And for all of us, like, we need to grow the League of Legends community into respectful players and polite players, and understand that some people may say a thing or two here and there that can potentially get them banned, and you don't need to report them and ban them for that. Because of that, you realize like you need to stop contributing towards bans that aren't necessary, and contribute towards the bans that are necessary, because the ones that are the biggest culprits of the toxicity in this game that we need to filter out are the players in the pre-game lobbies, the players that abuse softcore inting, and all these other like simple terms that show that you're not trying to win the game, you're not trying to play respectfully, but you are trying to make the game much harder and less fun on the rest of the team. So if you really want to report a player, do it personally and make it a little bit more effort, and you'll realize just how many people are mildly tilted and don't deserve a report versus how many people actually deserve a report and how many people are trolls. Because you'll find quite a few people that are like this report right here, but there are quite a few people that are just mildly tilted, having a bad day, and that's okay. You play video games to take stress off of your mind, but there's no need to um run it down mid, rage at your teammates, and flame everybody. Like if I say, "Oh my God, my jungler's playing like garbage. He's trash," and then I'm like, you know what? Sorry, man. I didn't mean to say you were trash. You're good. Like, forgive me, man. And then he reports me, and I get banned. Like, did I really deserve to get banned? And you can argue, yeah, you did, but not really. The guy who deserves to get banned is the troll running it down mid, or the jungler coming top every like 2 minutes to gank the CS and push the wave in all the way and make sure that his teammate is 2 levels down. and to make sure that his teammate isn't doing well. It's the Tom Kench that swallows his teammate and flashes in and then spits him out into the enemy team. It's trolls like that. So work with me here, and let's work together to make League a better place, and let's try to take care of these trolls, uh, one report at a time.